Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in Philippines. G'day you bastards! Happy Sunday to you, happy Sunday to you. Well, we're heading off to Tagum. We're going to go and see Auntie Jen at the container home build in at Tagum, because Andy is still actually at the bamboo build, as you all know, doing his job there. So we're going to see Auntie Jen and do a... Who are you?
What's up, you crazy bastards?
What are you doing?
Well, I came to the farm for a farm stay, but apparently I've got to build my time. If William is half as good a lover as he is an electrician, they're never having kids. Ah!
So what happened was the van needed cleaning before we go to Tagum. So like I usually says, you know, the pressure cleaner regularly through here, and I said to him, we'll give the van a pressure clean down before we go because it's full of mud from all the dirt tracks and all that type of stuff. So he said, I'll do that for you. You just set it up and I'll do that while you finish off what you're doing inside. I said, oh, you're fine. I love you, mate. I love you. I tell you, man, I love you, man. So we go to set it all up and we plug in the pressure cleaner and fuck all's happening. It's called FA is happening. So we've done a check on the wires because this is only temporary wiring through here. Now, if you're an old viewer from the channel, you remember that the wiring comes from the maid's room, underground through here, around here, then went up here, and it got distributed to the light switches, 4 light switches, fluoro lights up the centre, and power points at the end. Now, what I actually did when I built the chicken house is rewired the chicken house, but I haven't done the pig pen yet. So what I've done is I run a temporary wire from the chicken house all the way down here to the start, which is in this box here. So it's been disconnected from here, and I'll just run a temporary line in. That's what we've done at the moment. Now, like I said, it's only temporary. I've got all the waterproof double power boxes from Andreas Martin. We brought all the wire. Chick and I brought all the wire. We've got all the conduit, which you can see up here. We've got all the corners, right angle corners and all that type of stuff. We've got everything for the conduit. So we want to put that in underground so that it can last. None of this above ground shit. You know, I fucking hate above ground. You know, it's like some people's farms you go to, you've got water pipes running above ground, fading away and breaking and running over by things and things dropping on them and breaking. Same with your electrical gear. So put everything underground. Only has to be like, you know, 6-8 inches underground. That's all it needs. So this is all this gear, the power points, the light fittings, the wire, everything's in the tool room ready to go. But I haven't had the time to do it with all this wet weather. But today, this fucked out. And I mean, it fucked out. And why? Oh, I used to love that. When I was in the Middle East, the Indians would say, why? And you'd go, huh? Why? It's not working, William. Why? So, what was the cause of it, big boy?
So in most electrical situations, you know, first thing you look for is short to ground. You know, it's got some sort of grounding issue. It's either tripping the breaker or, you know, no power fault. When I popped the electrical box over there, I noticed that a gecko had fried the ground terminal. So I cleaned it up, and now we've got power there. You know, so you go to the next weakest link, came down to the plug, no power, pulled one of these little Chinese connectors off. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. And the wire.
I had to buy them in Thailand because you can't buy them here in the Philippines.
That's high class, right?
High class.
So anyways, the wire going into it has got a lot of resistance in it. So we ohmed it out both ends, a lot of resistance, replaced that section of wire, plugged it in. I've got power now, but I've only got 70 volts, and this is a 220/240 system. So now I've got to go through and find out where the next weak connection is to find out why I only have 70 volts versus the full 220 we need. That way, you know, at a lower voltage is not necessarily going to hurt most of the devices, but over time, you know, the resistance can cause heat in the wire, and you don't want to have a fire when you're out here pressure washing or something one day. But I might know a fireman.
I'm no electrician. I said to him, I'm a fireman, not an electrician. He said, I fucking see that. He said, this is fucked. This wiring's fucked, William. I said, mate, I'm a fireman, you know. And as a fireman used to say, we're lovers, not firemen, you know. So anyway, we're going to get this fixed up, so no problem. Like I said, it's only temporary, guys, which you can see along here. Oh, there's a light switch on for the 12 volt.
Yeah, that's what I was... The one on the end's on, right?
I think so. That's
12,
it.
yeah.
That's him. So we have a 12 volt system.
What about the one on the very end? Is it on now?
No.
Still off?
Yep. Yep, it's still off.
So it's only getting 70 volts instead of the 220. That's why it's not kicking on.
It's good if you're going to get electrocuted. Yeah. Or maybe it's just going to be long and painful death. All right, guys, we're going to see you in a Tagum. So TTFN, catch you in a Tagum. Bye-bye. Well, look at that, guys. Fleet split. Complete flip. Welcome to the Philippines. So much tread on it too. So much tread. She's tethered now. Oh well, change her over. Right guys, well here we go. We're at Andy and Jen's container home build and the crowd went wild. Roar! Roar! And the crowd roared again. So here we are guys. Let's go and see how Jen is going. Right guys, so here we are at Andy's container home build. Done a beautiful job. Container's all fully lined inside. It's all got all the insulation and all the panels and all that stuff, and it's very cool inside, which is bloody, you think, oh, that'll be a hot box, but I tell you, certainly not. Certainly not. Beautiful place. Got a deck up on top as well. The dogs are barking. Here's Jen. Here's Auntie Jen. Hi, darling. Hi. Auntie Jen, look. And big dog. Big dog. Right guys, so this is the kitchen area they've got here. Kitchen, sinks, fridges, freezers, bar fridge. Everyone's got to have a good bar fridge. Hey big dog. Lounge room, and of course the famous bar. This is Andy's famous bar. Takes up a quarter of the house, but absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I love his lights, like wine glass type lights. Absolutely gorgeous. It really matches in. Really, love your curtains. Seriously, looks very nice.
Change them now. They're washed.
So it's even got a sink in here as well.
Very nice. Yeah, to trouble you for some water over here.
Right guys, we'll have a look at this from Steve and Rose. Look at this. Hey, eyeball. So we're going to get some great shots, I tell you, for the coming years ahead. We're there because we're not giving it back to them.
It's staying with you.
See? Steve and Rose, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So there you go, guys. That was worthwhile coming up to Tagum, wasn't it?
Tahitian Beach, nothing.
Right, guys, so that's it. We're finished from here. Say bye-bye, Jen. Bye-bye, Jen. Bye-bye, Billy. Bye-bye, Han. So we go back to our lovely little van. We've got to get back home to do the animals. So like Sunday, there's no I to look after Sasha and Sam. And of course, I've given the chickens extra feeding, filled up all their water bowls, so they're all okay. So we're going to head back now. I want to stop at the hardware store on the way to get a couple of pipe fittings, plumbing fittings, plastic fittings along the way, and still get back again. So we're going to leave the farm, we're going to leave the house. You can't see it no more, so we're going to leave it and say TTFN. Alright guys, so we stopped at Robinson's along the way. Hey big boy, what do you think of Robinson's?
Yeah.
Hey, lots of...
I didn't realize there was a dance party at every mall and supermarket.
And the best thing is, Robinson's has a... I know, darling. 1 second, please, darling. The best thing, guys, Robinson's have a very higher class of women, so it makes shopping more enjoyable.
Why you're there, Richard? Like that.
Right. Okay, so let's head home. It's coming on to 12 o'clock now, so we're going to head home and get the animals done. And we'll see you soon, guys. Oh my God. Well, guys, we just got home at 5 to 12. So got the pigs fed and I've got all the chickens feed here. And what's happened? Down come the rain. Yeehaw! Well, as long as it stops so I can get the goats out this afternoon, I'll be quite happy with that. Quite happy at all. All right, guys, we're going to sign off. Thanks for watching us today. Remember, 48% are subscribed. Get your shit together, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Come on, it's good enough to watch, it's good enough to subscribe. Let's show those fucking trolls. We love you, trolls, because you're giving us watch time. Alright guys, I gotta say ta-da. Look up here, more videos from our subscribers just like you. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.